Sup, y'all? So anyways, we're gonna watch some dumbass video. Let me see. Anyways, I wanna see this brain dead video made by Sunny V2. So, what is this? No poop July. How dumb you have to be. July, it's already August, but you know, you can try next year if you want. You will literally die. Let's see.
July might be TikTok's dumbest challenge. Some treat it like a joke.
Look. I have not seen this shit. I have not seen.
Others take it seriously, and while
Oh, day 34 of not doing a shit. Holy cow. Oh my god, this is so bad too. Of course it's a TikTok trend. Well, why wouldn't it be?
it's giving users hundreds of millions of views.
But you're not gonna sweat like that. Like, those guys have just taken a shower. If you don't eat anything for 30 days, then obviously you can kind of do it, but do you really go without eating 30 days? Also, fasting for that long period of time can be very, very unhealthy for you. So unless you know what you're doing when it comes to fasting, you can't really fast for like 30 days straight. Like, you can literally die if you don't eat for 30 days, depending on your size and so on. And it's like, you will like, I don't know. This seems you can fast 30 days, but only like if you have enough like resources beforehand, and also you should like be monitored the whole time, because otherwise you can literally die. Like, and 30 days is a very long time. If you will fast like for 3 days or 7 days, then most likely nothing is gonna happen. But if anyone thinks about fasting in the first place, you should like really know what you do. So you can't really go 30 days without taking without no poop. That's no. Technically, you can probably survive. I don't know.
It's also infuriating the entire medical field.
Yeah.
No Poop July is taking over TikTok, and some doctors
Why are you laughing? Why is this reporter laughing? This is not thing to laugh about. Obviously, when you're looking this shit on your phone, like if this reporter was looking this shit and then laughing, then I would get it, because look at this. This is ridiculous. Day 2 of no poop. You're not gonna get sweaty if you don't take shit for 2 days.
are hoping users
Like, that's just a meme. It's always the news reporters take the worst clip, like the most meme clip ever you can see. Stuff like, I think this guy is making like a joke, and the reporters obviously they take the most like satire kind of clip ever and say, "Oh, this is the trend," because they're like stupid.
do not take the challenge seriously.
The trend was first started by TikToker OKCron, who with just a couple thousand followers, posted this initial video in July 2020. At this point in time, ridiculous challenges were TikTok's claim to fame, helping OKCron go viral, amassing 84,000 likes.
I don't know why they have to stretch their muscles so their veins and all that shit is pumping out like that. That makes like literally no sense, like why you do that. If you don't take shit for 1 day, you are not gonna have your veins pumping out. What is this? Like, how can like people even think that this has anything to do? Like, your veins are gonna pop out if you don't take shit for 1 day? What are those people thinking? Holy shit.
The majority of viewers simply laughed about the concept, but with Cron himself commenting, "Can I make it till the end?" he'd posed a serious question. Was it actually possible to go 31 days without pooping? Another user urged Cron that he shouldn't even try, yet he
Yeah, you shouldn't do that, because you don't know if you have a medical condition that can, you know, mess things up very, very bad. Same thing with fasting. You know, you shouldn't fast either for like 30 days or so for a very long time, because you don't know your health condition that may pop up. So if you do fast, then extreme caution is required, and you should never try to go without taking a dump for like 30 days. That is the dumbest shit ever. So don't do that.
still proceeded to his second day.
Also, I know this is for the memes, but I mean, come on.
By slightly increasing the strain on his face, Cron gained a further almost 500,000 likes, which after again repeating on day 3, showed how instantly popular the challenge was becoming. Other TikTokers therefore began to beg, "Can we please not make this a thing?" Yet
And obviously they make this a thing. And yeah, this shit is fake as hell, because literally if you don't go and take a dump or 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days, or whatever kind of days. You're not gonna be clenched. You're not gonna hold it in like your life depends on it. So that's pretty stupid. But it's like for comedy, it's like fun. This guy probably took shit every day, and now it's just making a daily vlog of this fake shit.
OK Cron dismissed him as a hater who'd already failed. Then by day number 5, the challenge was also criticized by Reddit, and while some commenters asked what goes on in TikTokers' heads to make something like this, others thought it was hilarious. How did I not know about No Poop July until now?
Because
by
it's
day number
dumb.
8, OK Cron himself squeezed out a little smile, yet by day 10 the struggle had returned. He looks like he's in genuine pain. That's because I am.
Well, that's just acting. Like, this guy is not in pain. He probably takes a dump every day. But like, people are dumb enough to actually just like do this kind of shit.
When questioned on day 11 how am I holding it in, he'd state answer is on the hat, which was branded with the Flex Seal logo. However, this only helped temporarily, as on day 18 he was totally exposed.
I think someone snuck into my house and is using the bathroom.
I swear this is all a big misunderstanding.
A big misunderstanding? It's No Poop July. I'm gonna expose you.
OK Cron therefore made a sad announcement. I have failed No Poop July. Understandably, he shared his devastation.
It just slipped. It just slipped. I don't know what to say. It just slipped.
So you shit yourself.
Yet the very next day, he revealed he was still going.
I mean, that is a skit. You can't make this shit up. It's a skit. The saddest part is that there are many people who actually do this shit for real. So they see this challenge that is obviously fake. Like this guy, most like 100%. He just faked all this. And there are some kids who will try to actually like copy the big influencers and do stuff for real. Their health is gonna go bad, basically.
Cron had seemingly used his one free poop coupon, which allowed for one emergency dump without disqualification. To ensure it didn't happen again, he'd throw away all his toilet paper, lock up the toilet, throw away all his toilet paper again, and lock himself out of his bathroom.
Yeah, because that's proof, yeah.
This inspired others to join in on the challenge, which it seemed OK Cron didn't really appreciate. Homie trying to act like he started the biggest trend of this month.
Imagine being so proud of the dumbest idea ever, that you need to protect your legacy, you know? You're the poop guy and no one else can be.
Copycats, however, couldn't slow him down, as OK Cron successfully beat the challenge. Or did he? When told you better not be pooping off camera bruh, OK Cron responded I'm not, yet Cron's friend then exposed him by showing it was fake.
You might know him as the kid who hasn't pooped for 26 days, but today I found proof that he lied to us.
No Poop July, though. Did you fail? Be real.
Yeah, obviously, like, I'd be in the hospital if I...
It was pretty damn obvious that the whole thing was a joke.
Yeah, obviously. Who would have guessed? Wow.
I mean, nobody would actually be stupid enough to try this challenge for real.
Well, you sure about that? No one would be stupid enough to try this challenge for real? Really? Try all the kids who are gonna do that.
Right? Well, people began to question. What if you drank liquid vitamin, protein, and fats? What if you drank a liquid form of all the resources you need to live? Never eating solid mass again. Could you maybe get away with never pooping again? One person responded, I lasted 10 days. I had to go to the hospital though, and it was 2015. Never tried it again, just as a different TikTok was also going viral.
This guy held in his poop for 47 days.
Did he die?
When he was pulled over, cops realized he ate something right before they came up to the window. He had swallowed drugs that were in his car. And while he was waiting behind bars, Lamar went on a poop strike. He simply refused to go to the bathroom altogether. He didn't go to the bathroom for literally 47 straight days.
I mean, at least that guy had a legit reason not to go.
This showed that the challenge was in fact possible, supported by a Reddit post giving countless other anecdotes. I've gone 2 months without a bowel movement.
No, that's fake.
hurts a lot and drains my energy, but it's happened a few times before. Usually it's just around 1 month though. I literally did not go to the toilet for a whole month after I effed up my bowels through laxative abuse. I was constipated for more than 3 weeks while pregnant. It was awful, but I didn't die, although sadly none of these people recorded it for their TikTok. That would be until Shireen and Kathy Dole came along.
So here I am on day 33 of not doing a poo.
This accent. How can you even like take anyone seriously who does this?
My tummy is in agony. I have stomach cramps constantly. It is so painful.
She'd been in and out of hospital as she simply couldn't poo.
So I managed to do a big shite, and that's me at the hospital now. I nearly fucking blocked the toilet fan.
She'd therefore shift her TikToks to document her journey, beginning perhaps coincidentally right at the start of July.
I am just at the bath and look at my tummy. I am bigger than anybody, holding like 2 triplets at 8 months pregnant.
As shown, Shireen looked like she was pregnant, with her involuntary no poop July looking like it'd soon be ending.
I am getting surgery tomorrow. It's taken so long to get here, but I am so grateful.
The surgery was successful, concluding her no poop July on the 21st, whilst other TikTokers like It's MacDougal were still clearly struggling to beat it. OK Cron had returned for another year, with significantly higher production value, although this time receiving much more criticism.
I mean, this lady, you know, with this heavy Scottish accent, I mean, like, that was like a success story because that was involuntary. So it wasn't like, I don't know for sure. But this seemed like, you know, so. Maybe it was like real and like she was actually in pain and she had to go to hospital to get it fixed. Like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, okay, you know. But like that wasn't like, hey, let's make it a challenge. It was just like, you know. But like even then, like you make like videos of that and like showing your like poop baby. So that's cringe. And it also seems very encouraging, especially when we now have a July No Poop July challenge apparently.
Perhaps due to Shireen's journey, Cron's 2022 No Poop July featured an automatic TikTok disclaimer reading, participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt.
Well, no shit.
Despite this, the challenge went even more viral than ever. Gaining over 800,000 likes on his very first episode in 2022. Yes, it's back, but at what cost? By refining and perfecting his constipation face. OK Cron cracked 1 million likes for the first time on day 20, and by day 29, the entire squad was there to offer their support. He'd celebrate its completion by wearing his finest suit, which became his most watched video with over 18 million views.
Imagine if I could get like 18 million views on my videos by just pretending that I didn't take shit for 30 days. Wouldn't that be nice? How dumb is this shit? Like, seriously, let's talk about that for a moment. Because when I make a YouTube video, yeah, you can argue that maybe it's not that good and so on, but it's not that bad. At least some effort has gone into those videos. First of all, I'm playing a game or doing something. Second, my editor makes edits of those videos, right? So I'm doing something and I get like maybe 100 views, 1,000 views if I'm lucky. Instead, some guy says that, hey, first day of not taking shit. And they get 1 million views, 2 million views, 30 days of not taking a dump apparently. Oh, what is that? 18 million views? Not bad. And imagine all the ad revenue you get for that stuff as well. I mean, what the going on? Imagine this shit. I mean, his entire fan base is 5 years old. Yeah, like okay. Like smoking is harmful. That will help. Yeah, this way we will not watch your content if you did that. I'm so glad internet was in baby booties when I mean, the internet has never been good. Because the shit I've seen in the internet before any TikTok, this is like baby cakes, you know? This is the nothing burger, you know? If you look at TikTok now, this is nothing you've seen. You know, when you have a friend that sends you some link and you click on that and there's a guy and a jar, you know things are about to go bad. So I wouldn't say the old school internet is actually anything to be glorified or celebrated. I think internet has never been a good place in terms of content. You can find everything you like. Now we just have a different media, a different source where we can see stuff. And I mean, TikTok is tame and yeah, but it's cringe as well, yeah.
I didn't win in 2020 and I lost in 2021, but this year I did it. Thank you to everyone who supported me along the way.
I just wonder why this idiot is not banned from TikTok and all social media. And I don't understand why this kind of like, the dumbest shit like this is celebrated like that. This is awful and it's cringe. And I don't know why people watch that kind of stuff and like commenting and saying, oh yeah, oh, I didn't take shit for 3 days either. Wow, hallelujah, let's go.
Doctors, however, weren't impressed by OKCron's achievement.
I'm Dr. Justin Sloan, and I'm here to tell you that there are consequences to not having a bowel movement, and these range from hemorrhoids all the way up to bowel obstruction.
No Poop July jokes are all over TikTok. Some doctors urge users not to try it for real. The NBC article written as the month was finishing read, some doctors warn that the trend should remain a joke, saying those who are successful at holding in their bowel movements could cause issues like hemorrhoids and a temporary dependence on laxatives for regular bowel movements.
Yeah, you should not do that kind of stuff. It's not recommended. Listening to someone talk about cheating for several minutes was not my opinion. It is what it is.
It's a funny thing to joke about, but it's a potentially serious thing to do, said Dr. Stephen Miller, a pediatric gastroenterologist at Johns Hopkins Children's Center. Ironically, however, this media exposure only made the challenge even more popular, but if you follow the graph a little further, you'll see No Poop July was still only getting started.
Imagine you're like one of those people who is like brain rotten to the deepest depths of hell. You're so dumb, your IQ is less than 3, even lower than a rock has, and you make a trend and people start following each year. That's how legends are born.
In 2023, even more TikTokers joined the challenge, such as Hulkmania Stanley, who basically just copied OKCron's formula, unfortunately failing to add anything new. OKCron himself had also barely changed anything, so despite again winning the challenge and joking about toilet eruption organ.
So remember this face? That's the poop guy. That's it. That is the highest achievement of this guy's life. And highest achievement he's ever gonna get. He's the poop guy. He invented a challenge that's harmful, bad for the world. He's an idiot, and that's his greatest achievement. Look at this idiot. Remember that face? And if you see that, he's the poop guy. Shameful.
August, it seemed No Poop July was getting old, stale, and stinky. Yeah. That would be until 2024, when OKCron took the challenge to a whole new level. The month began with a crazy announcement.
The No Poop July video game is officially available for...
Imagine being proud of this. I have nothing to say. Just look at this idiot for a second. Remember that face. And if you need to think about an idiot, you can just think about this guy. And you're like, how will an idiot look like? Oh, this guy.
Pre-save in the App Store.
He'd built an NPJ video game in which you have to run around shooting various pieces of food. It features weapons such as the toilet paper pistol, a full line of in-game cosmetics, and a new boss for every day of July. Upon its release, Cron would announce, NPJ is the #1 game in the world.
Amazing game, life-changing, managed to get out of the divorce and take back custody of my kids after showing the judge NPJ.
And No Poop July itself still hadn't even started. In addition to the game, Cron teased the challenge with its own official trailer, which did eventually manage to live up to the hype. Every single day had its own funny outfit, dressing up American for the 4th, as Yoda for the 8th, and Skibbity Toilet for day 22. After the month eventually ended, Cron had officially achieved the MPJ 3-peat, yet he still wasn't finished.
Imagine giving yourself awards and medals for finishing your own challenge that is made up and retarded.
It announced that he'd made an official NPJ movie, and while this seemed like just another joke, it actually had a super wholesome twist. Kron explained towards the end, toilet paper is often overlooked in donation drives, yet it is one of the most essential and under-donated toiletries globally. He'd therefore spend almost $1,000 on it, explaining since I didn't have to poop for the entire month of July, it would instead be donated to a local charity. Perhaps even more impressively, okay.
Oh my god, look at this. And still going strong with this. You can see that people are losing this interest. I don't even know why it has any interest at all.
Kron had milked the 31 days for 103 different MPJ TikToks, but I guess it's not a bad idea, given the challenge is seasonal and is also getting old. Viewers have commented the meme has been dead for over a year. Just let it go. Yeah. Yet OK Kron believes he'll still be doing NPJ in 2089.
Well, imagine that's your life. The whole idea of your life is to just take a big dump after surviving the whole month of July without taking one and faking it. This guy would be dead if he was not taking any dump for like months on months, like every year and so on. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of this guy, so I haven't seen any of his videos or any trends, but this is bad. That's hella bad. You know, I don't want this shit.